This is the last boss event of 2024. Surely Ninja Kiwi will make this the toughest boss event ever to hopefully get into 2025 on a lighter foot. Wait, what is this joke down here? We can't get 13 Paragons. Guess where the Quincy action figure is on the map? I swear it's not going to give you a barrel full of laughter. So we have no Dart Paragon, no Boomerang Paragon, we've got Tack Paragon, we've got no Sub Paragon, no Buccaneer Paragon, no Ace Paragon, no Wizard Paragon, we've got Ninja Paragon, and we don't have the Engineer Paragon. Is that all of the Paragons currently available in the game? I think it is. Oh yes, and the lack of VTSG. How could we forget about that one? I swear this is not the first Elite Phayze boss event on In the Loop. Wasn't there one earlier this year in 2024? Like later half of the year, but still feels quite recent. So one very important thing to consider is that the Ninja Paragon is going to be our saving grace for this entire boss event, because the Tack Paragon, if you don't know, is the only Paragon in the game that doesn't have innate camo detection. And what does the Ascended Shadow provide to the entire map, including Paragons nowadays? Camo detection. Although one downside is that we may have our radar scanner traits removed at times because of the presence of Elite Phayze, and since Elite Phayze is permanently a camo kind of balloon, we don't have to worry about, well then, because our Ascended Shadow nowadays does bonus damage against DDTs, which has the camo property, and also does bonus damage against Elite Phayze. So I surmise that Ben is the better hero for early game finances, whereas Geraldo is better for mid game and late game finances in a boss event, or just in general really, because the fertilizer stacks onto a Monkey City affected ×10 ultra boosted Banana Central. I think the best spot for a Monkeyopolis to absorb the most amount of farms is going to be just above this farm. Sorry, just above this farm up here. I was just thinking Monkeyopolis is a village. I said farm. Wait a minute, that's not a farm. Although it can be both a village and a farm if you think about it. Some loose balloons, not a worry. I'm going to put another ninja over here. This one's going to be Flash Bomb. This one's going to be the Double Shutter. The lead balloons bite the dust. BRF. So I've got a question for all of you today. Throughout 2024, what has been your favorite moment on the entire channel? I know this is more catered for subscribers that have been around for quite a while, but if you're a new subscriber, then first of all, welcome and thank you ever so much for subscribing to the channel. I'm not too sure what I have done so far, but I'm thoroughly appreciative of each and every single one of your support. And also, if you were to leave a comment and suggest what I can do in the future content-wise, but also just improvements for the channel overall, then I would be thoroughly appreciated as we are going into the quarter of a way through the 21st century. Do you feel old yet? I sure feel old. Another BRF online. If your suggestion is play boss events without using double cash, then I do understand what you mean, because double cash is a P2W mechanic in the game that enables you to get through the early game much better. You don't feel so financially constricted, and you don't feel like you have to sell things so often in order to get over the finish line. But to be honest, I don't play it for getting the top one in the leaderboard, or get the one of the best scores throughout the entire game, finishing the game as quickly as possible, finishing it with the least amount of tears, finishing it while not spending a lot of money. But what I'm doing right now is just wasting money, because, well, I want to spend as little as possible, not spend a huge amount, but that's just not going to be the case. It's going to take a while for Phayze to get to the end of a track here, and it's usually the case where you're going to have to require a little or a minimal amount of distance that Phayze has covered in terms of percentage, because, well, you're going to leap forward quite a few times here. Right, let's get Spirit for faster, then we're going to get ourselves some sticky bombs to start doing damage against this camo warp time space behemoth. Probably unpopular opinion, but I think Phayze is my favorite boss throughout the entire game, and Vortex is my least favorite boss. I just hate the mechanics of Vortex. It's like Phayze is only discriminate against those who have the radar scanner trait or buff in order to be able to see camos, but regardless of what kind of what kind of tower you are next to Vortex, you are indiscriminately going to get stunned. Although Phayze reduced health and boss speed for this boss event, so we do have a little bit of leeway here. Okay, gonna get ourselves our third BRF. We're gonna be greeding this out as much as we can. Second to last goal just gone. We should have the capacity to be able to finish this off. I think the sticky bomb alone should be able to do this. Yeah, with the trickles of range that it has up there, we should be able to do this, and I've not been concentrating on our financial costs, gains, etc. I keep getting distracted because of Phayze. It won't phase me. We do have Moab spawn here, so we have to be a little bit careful from this point onwards on tier 1 of Elite Phayze, because we don't want to go into a scenario where we cannot recover from it. Although, from the combination of the sticky bombs and the thorns that the Spirit of the Forest grows on the track, we should be victorious. Just like that. If you think this is enough farms to absorb into the Monkeyopolis, then you should really reconsider what you're about to say. There is never enough farms for the Monkeyopolis. Never! Right, now we should consider the tier 2 of Elite Phayze for our defenses, and I think we know what we're going to get here. And if we don't get this, then are you mad for not considering this option for a boss event for tier 2? This is like one of the best defenses. And in update 46, the ability of the Mad has been given a humongous buff. Look at the amount of damage in which we're doing with this thing. Look at it. When its ability is active, it does so much. It's brilliant. Absolutely beautiful. Gonna unleash it again. And it just went through almost went through another shield there, which is brilliant. And I keep saying all of this stuff, but just look at it. Look at it go down. I love this thing. I love this tower. Imagine how powerful the Darkling Paragon will be against a boss. Look, this is just for tier 5. Sorry, tier 2 of a tier 2 boss of a tier 5 tower. That's obviously especially designed to take this sort of thing out. And it just went down like that. Brilliant. Although I do have a lot of money which I should have invested into stuff. I think I've definitely greeded this out a little bit, and our financial gains have been enormous. But don't worry, we can use this while the ability is cooling down to get something else. I'm hoping this was worthwhile. And if not, then... yeah, that's better. It doesn't take into account when you use an overclock on it to increase its range with the costs that it has. And I don't think you'll be able to absorb just what you have there with the costs that you have before it calculates the new cost because of everything that's going on here. Okay, Monkeyopolis is online. And now, what we're going to be doing with our wonderful Quincy action figure on the top right-hand side of the track is to invest in the Banana Central. I'm going to hook you on there, and you are going to be making me bank. But both of you making me bank. Here we go. I consider this a financial investment to get you to level 20 sooner. Congratulations on finally beating the last boss event of 2024. You have thoroughly deserved it for all of the hard work that you have put down throughout this boss event. And also thank you, Double Cash. For my first trick, we're going to get a Ascended Shadow, but it's not going to be a high degree or anything. We just wanted to take out tier 3 Elite Phayze. I was about to say Vortex there. No, you are in the wrong game. The wrong boss event. I think Paragon should go up to degree level 360 so that you get a 360 degree perspective of what you can do with each Paragon. Get it? Right, let's get you to there. We are going to get you to level 20 if we can. There we go. Level 19. Level 20. Can we? Hopefully. We can do it. There we go. And get a totem down at some point, please. For other round. Maybe we are running out of crates. Running out of moolah. There we go. That's the first one down. That's all I wanted. That's all we want to see. Let's get 3 of these down. The other one's going to be for you whenever you've run out of fertilizer. So that's all good. Only a degree 1, but that's all we need. So let us begin the annihilation of you. So you do a humongous amount of damage towards bosses anyways. And you do bonus damage against camo bullets. Oh gosh, actually if anything, the Energizer is going to be the biggest pit when it comes to a progression. So let's get rid of the Energizer now that you have served your purpose of buffing Geralda's experience gain. And let's just keep putting these down, because I do want the Tack Shooter Paragon at some point in the future. Let's get you up and running. You cannot escape the range of me. You can only escape the range of my shurikens. Or my talismans. No, the talismans are the bombs. Don't worry, the Ascended Shadow will be back. Just on round 120. That is a lot of Ring of Fire. That's going to be a lot of burny stuff. This is only for the cost requirement and the non-tier 5 tier requirement for the Tack Paragon. 26,000 is nothing in comparison to our financial gains here. Literally nothing. But at the same time, Ninja Kiwi, please don't make the Paragon Power Totems more expensive. You have nerfed Geralda enough as it is. You keep pinning him into the ground thinking that he is still too powerful. Well, I think we're at the stage now where I'm more than confident that we're going to get a very, very, very high degree Crucible of Steel and Flame. So let's see where we're going to get for this. Degree 76? Why does it feel like such a common number? I think it's because that was the maximum amount of degrees that you could get in a like a Paragon degree setting before the Paragon slider was introduced. Well, I think we can say that we don't need you anymore, Spirit of Voice. Thank you for your services, but stop stealing so many pops. Almost forgot, we do have a third Paragon on the field called the Pet Rabbit. Why do people think that this thing is a Paragon? I know you merge 4 of them together just like you do with Paragons, although it's only 3 in the main Paragon's case, but still. What's good about having the Tack Paragon up here is that it's not going to immediately get pops, so we're very, very safe for the engineer, the ninjas, to be the ones which will constantly get the pops. Fortified DTs, no thank you. Okay, now we've got to think about round 100 and our camo issue, because this thing is not going to be able to, well, do damage unless we can decamify them, which I think we can solve with actually a shimmer up here. And if it gets up here, wait a minute, we don't need one down up there. We got other things up here. I think we're set for this tier. Honestly, I think we're more than ready to deal with this. So let's get a cracking. Okay. You're not going to be decamified for a good while, so we should ensure that we can set this off with a lot of damage for the ninjas so that we can go through this scenario with as high degree of a Paragon for our Ascended Shadow as we possibly can. And I keep forgetting about these little totems. Okay, Mayhem on you. No, I need you to be decamified. Please decamify, although you're not gonna decamify, are you? Very, very annoying. I'm gonna put you on first, so hopefully you always target that thing down there. But we're just not doing the damage. Okay, let you loose again. There we go. That's the one. We needed you decamified there, but you're not always going to be decam. Oh, yeah, I forgot about these, actually. These counter-espionages. Lay waste. Nah, not decamified there. That's no good. It's going to be very selective. There we go. Unleash. Oh, that wasn't actually. I thought that was on Phayze. I can't tell when you're decamified or not. That's the problem. Okay, we're going to unleash havoc, and that's why I put this mad over here under the ultra boost, because I just don't know when you're going to be hugely effective. There we go. That's impacted directly. Brilliant. Halfway through its HP, but still not halfway through its HP, it feels like. That's the one. Direct impact. 3/4 of the way for his HP, and I am not feeling too confident about this, to be honest. We keep having too many missed opportunities, to be honest. Radar scanner jam. Can we do it? No, that's really bad. Like, this thing doesn't give you any indicators to when it's decamouflaged or not. That is the problem in which we're having. There's a lot of damage delivered, but not at all times. Okay, a little bit of damage there, but still I can't tell when. Okay, that's the one. That meteoric impact is brilliant. I unleashed it at a clutch time in there. DDT madness, but there is absolutely no way in which you all can get past through my defenses. Just look at them all these eager ninjas ready to stick a bomb on all of you and blow you all up. I've missed out on a lot of rounds, which is why we've only got, well, maximum of 15 Paragon power totems down here for our endeavors. Okay, we're just going to unleash the ability that's very quick to reactivate. So that's brilliant. And there they go. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to invest the rest of our, I was going to say the rest of our finances into the Ninjagon, but we won't need all of the money, just, well, half of our money. I think I just invested too much in Moolah. 78. That's quite nice. Hey, our lone old Dark Monkey at the back here. Very good old reliable. Right, I think we're there. I think we've really well and truly done it. We have we've really done it this time around. Oh, Phayze, honestly, you just don't stand a chance here, mate. Look at what I have and look at you and what you're dealing with. Gosh, the Avatar of Wrath, I swear, once it becomes online. What on earth is that HP? You got 2 left over from your previous skull? There we go, direct impact there. If we were to have a vengeful true sun god, we would inhabit the ultra vision path rather than the super range path, just so that there will be moments where this scene will definitely not be disabled when it comes to its attack. Although you are making it very fast, so the lack of Paragons is definitely having an effect, especially when it comes to the tier 5 of this boss. Yeah, the Ascended Shadows will truly taking over when it comes to pop, so it just goes to show you that no matter what kind of experience throws your way, I think aside from Blaster Populous, the Ascended Shadow will be one of the best Paragons at your disposal. Without a question or shadow of doubt, and thank you Supply Drop for the moolah that you've rained down upon us. So there we go everybody, with a non-existent death animation screen for Elite Phayze. That will be where we're going to end off our 2024 ventures on a boss event. Thank you all so much for watching. The total damage nears 50 million. If that went on for a bit longer, then we would have surpassed 50 million total damage. But that right there is a lot of damage, which goes to show you what one particular Paragon can provide for the entire pitch, especially when it comes to our... What the hell is the bunny Paragon up to? It's just whizzing all over the battlefield there. Geraldo, get your bunny off of those drugs. Okay, thank you all so much for watching, everybody. Let me know what you thought of the video down in the comment sections below. And this will be ending on New Year's Day. 29th, 3 days, 30th, 2 days, 31st, 1. Yeah, it would be ending on Happy New Year and stuff like that. So yeah, if you're watching this in the future, then this was 2024 me. Perhaps 2025 me will sound even better. Well, at the very least, I hope that I can continue to provide what I can to all of you absolutely awesome people. And that is content. So thank you all so much for watching, and let me know of any other scenarios you'd like to see in the future, and what other things you would like to see in the game. What monkey would you like to see have the Paragon treatment next to? Please Druid, please Druid, please Druid, please Druid! Please Druid! Either Druid or the Mortar. But this is just a personal pick of mine. Oh my god, look at that. They're all 2k apart from one another when it comes to costs, when it comes to normal tier 5s. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. Take care of yourselves, everybody.